Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So yesterday that was this Fed meeting and the market started to dump. So this is what happening all the time when the Fed is coming out with some strict quantitative tightening, things that the market is dumping, and not just crypto but equities. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated about the evolution of money and the evolution of the internet. So let's go and smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those likes is helping out the YouTube algorithm, so appreciate all your likes. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so everything just for entertainment and education purposes only. Always do your own research and make your decisions based on your research. Let's go and check out our favorite bubble chart. You see Bitcoin is down 3.4%. It's under 20,000 US dollars. So this is the peak. This is the all-time high for 2017. Ethereum is down 5.4%, traded just around 1,400 US dollar, a little bit about. But this is also the same level that the all-time high in 2017. Binance coin went back to below 300, and you see all altcoins are dumping. Most of the altcoins are in red. Just Luna C, Bit, and Chiliz, EOS, and Ton are in green. Let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. It is at 28, just in the fear zone, but I think when it will be updated in 5 hours, then it will go to the extreme fear zone. And also just for remembering, the index just went as low as 10 and stayed around 10 for several months, and now started to recover, but the sentiment went back as the investors are fearful again. Let's go and check out our first news. Bitcoin price briefly loses 20,000 on bunch of nothing Powell speech. So what is the bunch of nothing? Bitcoin could well sink below the 20,000 mark again. Traders warn with price targets now as low as 16,000 US dollar. So this is how it is. So okay, so there was a hawkish comments from the United States Federal Reserve. Intraday losses for the pair near 9%, and the United States equities created over the outlook for inflation policy. Reducing inflation is likely to require a sustained period of below trend growth, Fed Chair Jerome Powell said in a speech at the annual Jackson Hole Economic Symposium. Restoring price stability will take some time and requires using our tools forcefully to bring demand on supply into better balance. Guys, they caused it, so this is why they have to do it, because they caused it with the quantitative easing that they did before. So moreover, there will be very likely be some softening of labor market conditions, while higher interest rates, slower growth, and softer labor market conditions will bring down inflation. They will also bring some pain to households and businesses. These are the unfortunate costs of reducing inflation, but a failure to restore price stability would mean far greater pain. Okay, so there was a tweet from Will Clementi: just wasted 10 minutes of my life watching Powell say a bunch of nothing. But the market reacted to this bunch of nothing, and the market went to this fearful. So BTC went lower than expected, but the idea is still the same. First up to the liquidity, late shorts, then down. Popular Twitter account Il Capo of Crypto told followers in the first of several updates on the day. So resistance at 23,500 expecting a bounce to one of these levels for a short squeeze. Then would also drop longs again, since it would be again aggressive move. Support 19,000 US dollar, break below here, and it goes straight to new lows. Main target 16,000. moving higher, resistance at 21,100, support at 19,850. Yes, DXY makes up last minute of Fed cues, so the DXY pumped in the last minute of this Fed staying the course means DXY maintains its trend, which means assets trend down more. So all assets denominated in US dollar, that they will dump further. If you are accumulating Bitcoin in this bear, keep an eye on DXY. All major bottoms in the BTC have coincided with local tops in DXY. So this is the RSI of Bitcoin, if I'm right. No, this is RSI of DXY. This is the DXY, and just look at the top. Look at the top and look at the Bitcoin bottom. After the DXY top, we got the Bitcoin bottom. Yes. Next piece of news is Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary says Bitcoin won't break 25,000 US dollar until one major thing happens. So what is the one major thing? Maybe some bankruptcy or whatever. We want policy, particularly those of us that work in financial services, because we think it unlocks the power of institutional investors' interest in crypto. So we need the policy to get there. I'm going to predict that crypto and particularly Bitcoin will be locked between 20,000 and 25,000 until we get policy. It's not going to go anywhere because there is not enough buyers. You need to tap trillions of dollars being managed by sovereign wealth, and they are not going to buy Bitcoin until there is regulation. Okay, so he's expecting some regulatory certainty. Crypto is not yet a real asset class because it hasn't been regulated yet. So far, all the excitement about it, and one of the reason I am long is that I believe over the next 2 or 3 years we will get regulation, and then finally we can get institutional participation. People forget that 70% of the world's wealth is tied up in pension and sovereign wealth funds, and so if they are not allowed to buy the asset class, there is no underlying bid, and that's one of the reasons we can't get crypto past 24,000 US dollar. It's really hard because there is not really a large constituency that's permitted to buy it yet, particularly Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that was a great interview with Kevin O'Leary. Guys, let's go and check out our next news. US stocks lose 1.25 trillion US dollar in a day, more than the entire crypto market cap. And because the Fed chair Jeremy Powell, nothing burger talk, if I just quoting Will Clementi, Powell retiring soft landing rhetoric. Yes. The S&P 500 closed down for 3.4% on the day. Nasdaq 4% loss in a day. Oh guys, this is something big. Stop tweet from R2 Hayes. Stop focusing on what Jeremy Powell says and focus on what he does. So this is the balance sheet, and the balance sheet increased from June. The hawkish features were his acknowledgement of the pain that is likely needed to reduce inflation. No more soft landing, the indication that rates will need to be taken about neutral. Powell also said that the decision over how far to extend key interest rates in September would depend on the totality of the incoming data of the evolving outlook. No hodler can hide the pain, so there was a pain, and Bitcoin dipped below 20,000 US dollar and Ethereum below 1,500 US dollar. Let's go and check our next news. South Koreans will have to pay a heavy gift tax on crypto airdrops. So this is about that people in South Korea getting crypto airdrops, they should pay a tax. In the case of a free gift of virtual assets, the principle is of course the subject of taxation. Whether a specific virtual asset transaction is subject to gift tax or not is a matter to be determined in consideration of the transaction situated, such as whether it is a consideration or whether actual property and profits are transferred, but I don't know if they merge with all their other profits and losses. Next piece of news is Australia's new government finally signals its crypto regulation stance. Okay, the government will improve the way Australia's system manages crypto assets and provide greater protections for consumers. So they are working on protecting consumers. As it stands, the crypto sector is largely unregulated, and we need to do some work to get the balance right so we can embrace new and innovative technologies. So they want to embrace. The Albanese government is taking a more serious approach to working out what is the ecosystem and what risk needs to look at it first. Progress in progress, but it's disappointing that we are not further along the path. The greater regulatory certainty for industry and greater protection for consumers. So guys, at least Australia is doing something. Next piece of news is huge crypto adoption news. Mastercard partners with Binance to bring Bitcoin payments to high street stores. So guys, the card company CEO said it was working with Binance to let people use their crypto holdings in over 90 million shops that accept Mastercard payments. So 90 million shops will accept Binance card. And guys, Mt. Gox will just the trustee is preparing to unlock 150,000 Bitcoin. We are coming out with a dedicated video about this Mt. Gox. Should you worry? Should you not worry? I don't think so, but we will look into it. So guys, let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS Dankler on Twitter, and also follow at Corion platform. And interesting fact, Bitcoin and Ethereum are currently on the all-time high of 2017 cycle. Can be this level a point of bounce? Yes. Okay, I made a dried tomato yesterday, and good to know that. And what else do we have here? Let's go and check. Yeah, so Visa is also entering the tokenization of crypto assets. So guys, let's go and check out our farms. Let's go to Uniswap and PancakeSwap, provide some liquidity and lock up your LPs and earn up to 330% juicy APRs on our farms. Guys, let's go and check out the charts. So Bitcoin broke down from this rising wedge, and actually this is a bearish pattern, and we had several wedges in this pattern, but Bitcoin broke the last wedge that we had. So this looks pretty bearish. So we are in a short. As Bitcoin broke down here, we went to short. So now we are in a short position, approximately with a nice juicy profit of 8%, but with the leverage it's 80%. And actually we are just when Bitcoin starting to consolidate, then also we are preparing adding to this short, but now we took some profits here. What Ethereum is doing, so Ethereum also seems to be really bearish. So actually our long position started to scaling in, but maybe that will be short-lived as our stop loss is a little bit below $1,300 US, but at least Ethereum is still in an uptrend, but with a huge correction. So it broke this trend line last week, and still then we are in a correction. So guys, please smash those like and write in the comment section which is your favorite altcoin from the top 20. So guys, let's go and check our farms, follow us on Twitter, and see you in the next video.